Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a deep dive into one of the biggest financial collapses in the electric vehicle and hydrogen space, Nikola Corporation. Just a few years ago, Nikola was a shining star, promising to revolutionize the trucking industry with hydrogen fuel cells. But now, its stock price has plummeted to pennies and bankruptcy is imminent. So, what happened? Was Nikola just another startup that flew too close to the sun? Or was hydrogen technology doomed from the start? In this episode, we'll break down how Nikola went from industry darling to financial disaster, the real reasons behind its downfall, the debate, is hydrogen still the future or a failed dream? What's next for Nikola and the industry? Nikola was founded in 2014 by charismatic entrepreneur Trevor Milton, who positioned himself as the Elon Musk of hydrogen. The company promised to disrupt the trucking industry with zero-emission hydrogen fuel cell technology. Investors and big companies like General Motors, GM, jumped on board, and in 2020, Nikola went public through a SPAC merger, with its valuation soaring to a staggering $34 billion. However, cracks began to appear. In the second half of 2020, short seller Hindenburg Research released a bombshell report accusing Nikola of fraud. The most infamous revelation, a promotional video showing a Nikola truck driving down a road, when in reality, it was just driving downhill. Imagine buying a self-driving car only to find out someone was pushing it from behind. That's the extent of Nikola's deception. Milton was later charged with securities fraud and convicted in 2023. And Nikola's stock has never recovered since. Now, with a lack of funding and struggling operations, the company faces the very real prospect of bankruptcy. While Milton's fraudulent actions played a major role, Nikola's problems run much deeper. Here are the key reasons the company is in such dire straits. 1. High costs. Hydrogen production is expensive, and the infrastructure to support it is nowhere near as developed as electric vehicle. Charging stations. 2. Lack of infrastructure. Unlike EVs, hydrogen trucks need refueling stations, and there simply aren't enough of them to make mass adoption feasible. 3. Slow market adoption. While hydrogen has potential for long-haul trucking, the industry has been slow to adopt it, especially with battery electric alternatives advancing rapidly. 4. Financial troubles. By September 2024, Nikola's cash reserves had dropped below $100 million, a dangerously low amount for a company that burns through cash at an alarming rate. 5. Product failures. In 2023, multiple Nikola trucks caught fire, forcing recalls and shaking confidence in the company's technology. These factors combined have pushed Nikola to the brink of bankruptcy, leaving investors scrambling to recover what they can. Supporters argue hydrogen remains a viable clean energy solution, especially for long-haul trucking, where battery weight and charging times are major issues. Governments worldwide are investing in hydrogen infrastructure, particularly in Europe and Japan. Major automakers like Toyota, Hyundai, and Daimler continue to invest in hydrogen fuel cell technology. Critics argue battery electric vehicles, BEVs, have already won the market, and hydrogen vehicles are too little, too late. Hydrogen infrastructure is far too underdeveloped, making large-scale adoption impractical. Nikola's collapse is proof that the industry doesn't have the economic backing to compete with EVs. So, is hydrogen the future or just another expensive experiment? Let's discuss. At this point, Nikola has 3 possible futures. 1. Liquidation and bankruptcy. Most likely, if Nikola can't secure new investors, it may shut down completely, selling off its assets to cover debts. 2. Acquisition by a bigger player. Possible. A major automaker or energy company could buy Nikola at a discount to acquire its hydrogen tech and infrastructure. 3. Emergency financing and survival. Unlikely. If Nikola somehow finds a last-minute investor, it could continue operating. But at this stage, that seems improbable. Nikola's fall from grace is a cautionary tale about hype-driven markets, unproven technology, and the dangers of investing in companies without solid fundamentals. But does Nikola's failure mean hydrogen is dead? Not necessarily. While Nikola may be on its last legs, hydrogen technology still has potential if the right players can make it work. What do you think? Is hydrogen the future, or is it doomed to fail? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next one.